Look, I got a question. What's something you never told your parents?
That my uncle or whatever, because when it was Thanksgiving, my uncle, he ate my ass.
Oh! Ew! Dude!
But it was on accident.
Hey, yo, what the?
Let me get to the yams. No. Bro, no. Does he just fall? How is that an accident? Does he just fall into it?
Oh, shit.
It's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
A scam that's been around so long we don't realize it's a scam. How about pretending like you don't want to get married because nobody wants to marry you? How about being able to petition for child support when the guy didn't want the kid in the first place? How about divorcing the guy and being able to take all of his assets? 50-50 partnerships, engagement parties. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Ah, shit. Had to go again.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Thank you for joining me today. First and foremost, I appreciate you. Hit that like button. We're trying to get 2,000 likes on this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, especially if you like the content. And let's just jump into the video. Let's roll.
My grandma just told my sister, as long as you got pussy sitting on $50.
Yeah, bruh. She probably was joking, but it's some of those generational, like, even jokes that pushes the border, man. And you don't know if this person really took this serious or not, man. Like, I've never heard a grandma, you know, I've heard grandmas call granddaughters out their name before. I didn't heard it all where I'm at, but to that one I've never heard. All right, for you to say that's worth just $50, you know, pretty much implying just go out there and sling your body. That's probably where the thought gets started for a lot of these young women, man. It's very unfortunate.
Bruh, chill.
Bods or skinny guys? What do you like more?
Dad bods.
Why? Let every girl out there
Okay,
know.
because skinny guys, I feel like I'm gonna break. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna break them if I'm with a skinny guy. It's like
Okay.
I'm.
What do you mean by that? Break them. As what way?
They're too tiny. Like if their thighs are thicker than mine, I don't want it.
Okay, how thick are your thighs? Can you see?
Probably the same thickness.
Can you do a
as
360
yours.
here?
If you ask somebody what their body count is, they're gonna lie. Whether it is to make it better, like if a guy's only slept with 3 girls, he's probably gonna say he slept with 40. If a girl slept with 200 guys, she's gonna say 12.
Emotional, damn it!
But why do you think it matters more for girls than for guys?
Here's the thing. You can be in a relationship for 7 years and sleep with the same guy every day for 7 years. Or you could be single and sleep with like one guy every 2 weeks. Like there's no difference.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
It means nothing. It's the least meaningful thing in the world.
Hold on. No, she didn't just say it means nothing. No, she did not say one guy, a different guy, every 2 weeks, and it means nothing. Yes, it means something. It means body preservation, all right? Keeping your body as a temple, you know, respecting yourself. Oh, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You know, you can't equate just giving your body to someone you love for 7 years in a row to getting passed around on the streets, man. This is delusion at its finest. She's trying to take up for the female gender, and there's a horrible point in the argument of body count. Horrible point in the body of it. Woman took an L on this one, dog.
Got you, homie.
A father has told me that if a woman's over 32, never been married, never had any kids, there's something wrong with her.
Tell your daddy.
Not looking good.
A woman who is 30.
Look, when she got up and just said, "Tell your daddy," and the crowd went off. Boy, you was in an argument, man. You standing by yourself right now, man. You you put yourself in war grounds.
2 years old,
don't have any kids, never been married. Tell your daddy that she's educated and that she's planning to make financial decisions so she can afford the children that she has and send them to college instead of having them standing at the L stop. She can drive a Lexus to work. Tell your daddy that the woman is a boss.
Where do I even start, man? All right, just like almost everything in this world, when it comes to results, there are outliers, okay? And right now, she is speaking for that one example, but I know that one example doesn't extend to everyone. If you say 1 out of every 10 women have a high emotional intelligence, a high, you know, just general intelligence, being a book smart, man, yeah, they might just wait. All right, they're focused on their career, they're focused on themselves, man. They're in tune with themselves and their emotions, and they going on and on. They might not have kids. All right, that's the one outlier. All right, Daddy wasn't wrong at all. You know, those guys are spreading wisdom through years and years of experience. He's trying to put his son on game, man, and he did put his son on game. Let's just put it like that, because the majority of women aren't out here waiting till they're 32 to have kids. Let's just face it. All right, the numbers don't lie, man. You come across a 28-year-old or even a 26-year-old, even a 21-year-old, you might say, do you got kids? All right, you don't just normally think, oh, she's 27, oh, I know she ain't got kids. Oh, I know she don't got kids. You don't normally think that. So Dad was right, man. For you to be in your 32, you're still gonna get asked that question, but it's no surprise that she was just stand up. That's a one outlier that doesn't fit all.
Why the would you break up with that man for?
Because I'm not happy. I clearly just told him that I'm with who I want to be with.
But we wasn't supposed to be together, G. We were just around, G. Like, what the is wrong with you, bro?
So you don't want to be with me?
No.
Got him. The delusion. Look, if any man is doing this, playing this side role, and you just fall for the infatuation phase, yeah, woman, you in delusion. Yeah, you did yourself a non-favor on that one.
Okay, so I made a TikTok about how when I found out that my ex was cheating on me, I all of his friends.
What?
And all like the hurt boys in the comments are like, oh my god, like you got passed around, like ha 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 ha. Kids, I passed myself around.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Okay, go ahead and yeah, pat yourself on the back. Everybody, she deserves a ribbon. Yeah, let's give her that.
Like I called them and I said like, hey, you trying to smush? And they said, yes ma'am. Do I know what actually happened?
Man, if you got bros that'd be like, yes ma'am, let's do it, down bad, dog.
Because one day, we're all at his house. And tell me how high, because you know rule number one of being a boss ass, never let a clown baby try to play you. But if he does play you, rule number two, friends and make them yes men.
This is, yep. This is how it gets started, bro. Look, I'm not saying that he's not in the wrong. If he's cheated, he's cheated, man. But for you to go and take all his friends down one by one, like John Wick, bro, I just don't understand the logic behind it. That's just so toxic. Just leave that whole situation alone. And no, that does not make you a boss, all right? That makes you a slut. Now, it doesn't make him any much better because he started the whole process, but at the same time, look, he's not in the mindset of saying, I'm about to go do all your friends in. I'm about to turn all your friends into yes girls. Yeah, you don't see men talking about that. No, we don't. No, at all. But in your broken logic, you think that it's okay and that makes you a one-up over a man. That makes you, no, it just puts a tag and a title over you.
That has made this like unrealistic standard, like, oh, he need to buy me Dior and buy me Gucci. You can't even buy yourself Dior and Gucci. Be for real. Like, come on, let's be for real.
That's true.
No, I'm just saying, like, be for real. Like, you can't even buy yourself a piece of McDonald's.
For real, they be saying if you can't buy it twice, then you can't really afford it.
There we go again, man. The logic. women are just gauging a man's well-being by the size of his pocket or his wallet, man. I promise you, man. And women like this would never be satisfied with anything you get. You can get them a damn Rolls Royce, but it doesn't have a matching mansion. You lost the battle, dude. All right, guys, man, we're about to get into this next clip. Who would have known that adult dancer entertainment pole slippery slider, we ain't talking fire woman, guys. Y'all know what it is. We talking strippers, man. And she is getting on here letting the world know that she's frustrated because she can't find a good man, and men just only see one thing when they look at her. Who would have thought?
Oh, black educated college men act like they too good to date. A lot of finally someone has said it and worded it way better than I ever could have, because I have been saying this with my best friend for the longest now, to where it's like, if you look a certain way, it's like these men act like they are just like, it's always this certain look of female that they'll actually date and wife, because I guess they attribute it to like, oh, nice girl next door looking, like she won't possibly do this or that. She looks good on paper. I can bring her around family, this and a third, and she has the look. She has a very safe look. And myself and my best friend always talk about the fact that we feel as though because we have tattoos, I'm very tatted. Y'all can't see it now, but I have a lot of tattoos. Because we are tatted and have more of like a, I'm not going to say like, I'm trying to find a right way to say it. I don't know. Anyway, because we don't have that girl next door look, men consistently try to fun girl us. These college educated men, it's always them. Like when it comes to like they always assume that we.
Look, let me just pause right here and say something, all right? It's not about your tattoos, all right? There's a stereotype that goes along with it. I have tattoos. I have a sleeve, I have a half sleeve on my leg, I have multiple other tattoos, man. And when you get into the realm of getting tattoos and go with a certain image, sometimes there's stereotypes that go along with it, all right? So if you have a tattoo and you say I can't see anything now, so you have none of your face, neck, chest, and wrist, arms, legs. So I mean, for what it looks like is, if you're a dancer, I'm gonna assume they're on your thighs, they're on your butt, they're on your lower back. All right, there are places where that you putting yourself in that area, in that environment, you're gonna naturally go and get those things. Who wanna I can't even blame a man that has a law degree from Harvard, let's just say like that says, hey, yeah, I'm gonna bring you home to mom. You get what I'm saying? Nothing screams that, all right? Nothing screams that, man, I want to take someone from Grambling State University, shout out to Ruston, Louisiana, to say, hey, I see this really nice girl, but man, I'm gonna take her home to mom. Mom's really gonna love that tattoo on them thighs.
Like, we only like hood guys that they assume that they know our type, and they don't even give us a chance. Because me personally, I like college educated men. I went to college, and that's just what I like. I like nerds. I like fine nerds.
Good for you.
I like squares. But these men always assume that my type is like, oh, I see she's tatted. She like, and I'm just like, why do y'all keep doing that? And then now
it's not always like that. I'm gonna just put this out here like this, man. If you're gonna put yourself in an environment to attract nerds and squares and all this stuff, being at a nightclub won't necessarily do that. If you're college educated but you're raising money, look, get your bag. I don't care how you get your bag. I'm never falling for anyone that needs to make a come up. I get it as long as they do it, with their own blood, sweat, and tears. But at the same time, if you're looking for a good man, that's pretty much the wrong environment that you put yourself in. So you have yourself to blame. I've yet to hear any self-accountability on this.
we keep doing that, but then you keep trying to put us in this fun girl category. And the fun girl is this category where it's like, I enjoy having fun with you, but I would never wife you. You don't have the look of somebody that I would consider a wife. And it's like, what does a wife look like? Because just because somebody looks like your girl next door does not mean she's a good person. It's not mean that she's automatically educated. Me personally, in a nice way, I make a lot more than a lot of the girls that they consider like, oh, like successful and stable and have like this great image. But I don't work a job that is like conventional to where it's like, oh, well, I can brag about what kind of job.
There it is. Inflated ego. Just because you make a lot of money, all right, by showing yourself, all right, by dancing, for being a club, for being in entertainment, oh, you're gonna put yourself above another girl. But yet this whole video is you talking about normal girls getting put on top, getting put before you. Whoo! We broke down into the root of it, guys.
You know, so they just always want to fun girl me. And I'm tired of people assuming that I like a certain type of guy and wanting to fun girl me, because personally, I want a family and commitment and a relationship and all of those things. I want to get married. And I'm tired of people assuming that because of my look that I'm a fun girl.
Oh man, look, dude, I'm gonna just say, just to hit a lot of these great points, man, this doesn't, you know, let's just start with the tattoos, man. I have a bunch of tattoos, all right? One time I got a tattoo behind my ear. And, you know, it was just something as normal as smaller than a penny. It was a star, man. And yes, man, people thought I was in the gang. All right, I couldn't get a couple jobs after having this, you know, getting it done. So you know what I did? I just got it removed. All right, it was not the right timing. I learned that I made a mistake getting the tattoo at the time right there behind my ear, which, you know, led to the thoughts and the impressions that I was making that necessarily wasn't true. All right, so I took some self-accountability and got it removed, all right, by a process called dermabrasion, where they freeze the skin around the tattoo and they scrape the skin off. It sucked and it hurts, all right? You know, at the time there wasn't a lot of laser tattoo removal, but that's something that I did not hear no self-accountability in this whole video. All right, she's entitled. We can tell she's making a lot of money. She's inflated. She probably tells herself every single day she's the most beautiful person in the room. Don't get me wrong. She's either attractive or not attractive. You are putting yourself above other people because you're making money. And we got to the root of it just now. Yep.